that's sexist. You're saying women can't. No. We all got our weaknesses. Pray for them. Don't bash them. No. It would probably be beneficial to the people in the church. He fell short and wasn't wise. That's what he said.
Ruslan.
In regards to match on frequency familiarity with another woman in the church, how do you know when you've crossed the line? Not even just as a pastor, but as a married man to any other sister. That's a great question, man. I think you. My opinion. This is gonna sound crazy. I think you know when you haven't crossed the line, when you haven't gone near the line. That deserves a sound effect. I think, I don't know how you know when you've crossed the line. I think you know when you haven't crossed the line, when you haven't gone near the line. I don't know how you know when you cross the line. I know when I ain't crossed the line. Run for the line, fam. Get away. Stop. Flee. Especially when it's women and adultery and families and that's no. That's different than me poking you guys over a can of liquid death. Totally different. How do you know when you've crossed the line? Hopefully you never know you've crossed the line. Does your spouse know about the conversations? Do they have access to the communication at any time you've crossed the line? That's a good way to look at it. In Matt's case, he said his wife did know about the conversations, and she did have access to the conversations, and he still crossed the line. Right? And I'm sure there's other people that had access to his Instagram. There's a gang of folks that have access to my Instagram. My wife, Zach, a couple people. Hold on. The situations you're able to avoid, some people aren't. We all got our weaknesses. Pray for them. Don't bash them. No, fam. No. That is straight enablement. Any man should be able to avoid situations where they can slip and fall into an adulterous relationship. And I mean adultery in the rawest sense. No. If you have different weaknesses, don't get married. If you have different weaknesses, go be single. Go work those weaknesses out. When you are in a position of influence and leadership, you are called to a different standard. Period. When you're an elder, James chapter 3, 1 Timothy chapter 3, you're called to a different standard. Everybody's not called to the same standard. So if you can't avoid certain situations, don't position yourself as an authority. So if you're saying, oh, we have different weaknesses, all right, that doesn't justify you having a side piece. That doesn't justify you cheating. That doesn't justify you being inappropriate with somebody of the opposite sex. Oh, you forced me to cheat. There's the Abba and Preach video. You forced me to cheat. No one forces you to cheat. If a situation is unhealthy for you, get out of the situation or fix yourself. There's a difference between, listen. Now you're making it an attack on Christianity. I haven't said anything about Christianity. I'm saying leaders are called to different standards. Okay? Not being perfect is not the same as being a scumbag. Not being perfect is not the same as a man in power weaponizing his power over women who are subservient to him in status and in position of an institution. There's a massive difference, a spectrum of difference between I'm not perfect. Yeah, not perfect is you've had a long day and somebody comes up to you and says something and you react frustrated, or you may even slip up, say a cuss word, or who knows, you're irritable. That's not being perfect. I'm not perfect with my kids. I have to apologize to my kids. Dad was tired last night and I shouldn't have spoke to you that way. That's not being perfect. Me having an entanglement with some random broad, I'm not saying that's exactly what was happening. That's not being perfect. Being sexually immoral is not being perfect. No, you are in sin. Period. Who condemned him to hell and eternity? You showed up late to the stream. You have no clue what we've been talking about. You didn't watch my original video. And you're saying we're condemning him for hell. No one's condemning him to hell. Literally, no. I haven't seen a single person condemn the man. Haven't seen a single person condemn him. If you watched my actual video, which this is the after party to the video too, you could have seen my position, which had nothing to do with condemning him. Like, the video is up. You go watch the video. I said nothing about condemning him. I said nothing about hell. I said nothing about he shouldn't preach or teach ever again. I said nothing about he shouldn't be a pastor. I've literally said none of these things. I said, hey, it may be beneficial if people saw the transcript. it would probably be beneficial to the people in the church so that they can look at it and be like, yeah, you know what? They were 100% accurate. The elders were 100% accurate. None of this was sanitized for a Sunday morning. No one said anything about condemning him. Let's not conflate the difference between somebody being in a position of power and maybe falling short, maybe being unwise. This sounds like it was an issue of unwise / falling short. He fell short and not having the best boundaries. That's what he said. He fell short and wasn't wise. That's what he said. So the elders agreed on. Versus you out here just, you weaponizing your authority and weaponizing your power. That's different. And there's pastors that done that and stayed in the pulpit. At least this man stepped down. No, I don't think it's from the sounds of it. I don't think his elders would have allowed him to control the narrative. I hope not. And that's why I say it'd probably be helpful if those transcripts were released so that there wasn't even a smidge of that question or that lingering. Holy perspective. Totally agree with you. We all should be careful. Totally agree with you. I'm 100% with you. Right. And I'm not even an elder. Like, I'm not ordained as a pastor. And I'm like militant about this stuff. I don't even got Instagram on my phone. I got 3 or 4 colleagues and folks that occasionally, will DM about collaborating on something. I think Melissa Doherty, we have each other's numbers. We talked a handful of times. Right. So yeah, I'm militant about this stuff. Not because I think something's going to happen, just because the optics of it is just not a great look. So again, and that's the opposite. That's sexist. You're saying women can't. No. I'm saying I rather be overcautious and still collaborate with women, because I still do, and platform women. I just rather be overcautious in that regard. Right? And about, to be fair, there's not a ton of like Christian women YouTubers. There's not a ton. And I be trying to, the ones I meet, I be trying to encourage too, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow. If you guys got video ideas, anything like that, like this video, subscribe to the new channel. It's pinned up. Some of this will be over there. If you guys got any videos ideas, the best way to do that is to sign up for our Patreon community and or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I see all of them, though I don't respond to all of them. But I do see all of them. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. All right. Peace.
And it said that Simeon blessed God.